CBS News.
It's Saturday, baby.
Welcome back to another Ask a DM. Tonight I'm joined with Dylan and Tom, and we're going to answer a question about when, if at all, should a DM ban any character creation options?
When he feels like it, due to Rule 0, would be the easiest answer for that. But why should he? To me, that's any time that character creation option would either make that character either 5 levels higher than it really should be, or 5 levels below 0. Well, you're essentially the level 1 naked gnome.
Not even a human at that point.
Yeah, exactly. You were small.
A stray cat could kill you that easily.
Yeah, it's like, what happened? I tried to put pants on and I zipped up too quick and I died.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, Dylan?
Do I have my mask? No? Well, I did.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't play the Chem Hunter in Black Crusades without a mask.
Yeah. I agree that at the end of the day, the Dungeon Master has 100% control over what books are allowed at their table. The more 5th edition, I'm sure, has probably close to like 40 books under its title now, including maybe main source and a couple.
Mainly more adventure books than anything. Character options are a little more fewer.
Yeah.
Than between.
But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is with that, what I was going to say is third-party content that isn't necessarily like FAQ'd by Wizards of the Coast, could easily throw the game out of calibration if it was used in the wrong environment.
Let's preface this as official content, because homebrew or third-party, yeah, I agree, can be completely broken. So let's look at just the official material.
So, hypothetically, you're running an underwater campaign. Maybe the Kenku and the Aarakocra are not great choices for this campaign.
This is true.
That would be to the DM to go, no, I'm not going to let you play birds in an underwater campaign.
Yeah, I would agree with that. When it comes to core material, I don't necessarily think there's anything within the realm of untouchable, can't be banned.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything from the player handbook.
So you can have certain spells and stuff that are just not available. I guess my biggest point of reference to this would be if you're running a low to no magic campaign setting, then obviously you could be no wizards, no sorcerers.
So thematic bans.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So no full cast.
But you're fine with, say, the Tome of Battle then?
No, hell no. No, absolutely not.
But you just said official material is fine.
No, I said even official material isn't above getting banhammered.
Okay, I misheard you.
Yeah, no.
But very rarely will ever be an entire book.
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of tables ban that book.
Yeah. Just to clarify, what I'm trying to say is absolutely nothing is above the ban hammer. You can ban anything you want. When we were at MechaCon, I think either this past year or the year before that, there was a person asked me what can I do with these light wielding warlocks? Right, they had some kind of eldritch invocation that allowed them. I forget the class off the top of my head that they were talking about, but they were basically just this class is a little ridiculous. Everybody wants to play it. It's basically a textbook Munchkin situation where they're kind of overpowered right out of the gate. And I was we'll just ban the class. Kill the character, tell them they can't come
just
back
ban
with
the
true res, and
subclass
roll something
even.
else. Yeah,
ban the whole class. Just ban that subclass and make them.
It's interesting. I take an opposite route on all this. I don't really ban anything unless it's thematically appropriate not to have that as an option. Like in my 5e campaign where kobolds were not there because, genocide occurred. There was a living clan of them underground, but that was it. They didn't exist. So I only banned that for the story purposes. Yeah. But I usually take the challenge of how to deal with the more powerful options. I also try to encourage the party to balance itself because in our case, when we were playing the Tome Battle classes, which are a little more powerful than the average martial class in 3.5, yeah, there was a power gap.
Yeah.
And I try to help the others to bring it up a bit, but you know, and you can only do so much.
Well, it's not so much that as like, for example, first time character. Unless you can prove to me you're competent enough, you're not playing a wizard. Like,
I agree completely. I really believe that new players should avoid full spellcasters at first.
Yeah.
Why do you keep letting me play spellcasters then?
you don't play spellcasters. You're a martial.
And
You
when you
even
want-
tried spellcaster,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Yeah, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be."
Oh no,
I'm
it
going
was
back
just
to
fine.
Barbarian.
Once again, my problem with the spellcaster has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
I will have that discussion when it's like, what the hell's the problem with spellcasters? Look out for that video coming out soon.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, and there have been times where, you know, blanket ban, no evil characters, right? Like, this campaign is meant to be more or less serious focused. We're not going to have that
Yeah.
kind of like inter-party PvP kind of right out of the gate.
Well, I agree when
No
it's
evil
thematically it makes
Yeah.
sense. Like when you did the Liches with
I have
Stitches.
Yeah.
often agreed with the statement of most DMs to go comparable, what is it, alignments preferred,
Yeah.
if not outright stated. It's like, no. You're not allowed to be the evil tiefling if we already have the good paladin.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we
Yeah.
can't have the murder rogue
Yeah.
and the cleric of tears.
Yeah, we can't have the cleric of the sun and the necromancer in the same party. It's just not going to work.
Unless they're the same character.
Oh, like split personality kind of thing,
Yeah.
or
No. Just be like, yeah. I took 5 levels of Sun Cleric and 5 levels of Necromancer.
oh, nice zombies.
I can channel whatever the hell I feel like channeling.
Yeah. But no, yeah, at the end of the day, don't be afraid to, in my opinion, don't be afraid to ban different types of source material for any reason that you want. It could just be like, it's too new, you haven't had a chance to verify its
I
legitimacy.
don't think you'll be able to play this to its full potential as a completely acceptable ban.
Yeah.
I do think that for first-time newer DMs, ask them why they want to play that class before an outright ban. To
Yeah.
at least get the idea of like, well, what do you want to do? Because maybe as a DM you could have a better idea.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, you know, I'm banning the fighters, but I wanted a guy who can wield a weapon and hit really hard. Have you heard of the barbarian, perhaps?
Yeah, like, you could definitely do something like that.
Yeah, which is more in the job description of DMs. Hey, I want to build a character that can do this. Allow me to help.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. If you institute some kind of ban that is affecting a player, you should do your best to develop a workaround
Yes.
so that you can come to some kind of mutual agreement. And I do think that it is good DMing practice. But like I was saying, like if a book had just come out and you're just not familiar with it,
Oh, yeah.
and you're not too sure that the player is going to be able to do it justice, so to say.
Honestly, I could even see the DM not being well versed enough on a book to allow that. Well, I'm sorry, I wouldn't know how to fit the mechanics of that class into the campaign yet, as I have not had enough time to read the
review
whole
it
book.
and take
Yeah,
a rating.
exactly.
Makes
So
sense,
it
fair.
could be more of a
So it
not
could be
necessarily-
either person not knowing enough.
Yeah, exactly. Which may not necessarily be like a full ban, as it would be more a suspension.
Yeah,
you know,
let's
it's like
hold off on
until
this for
until
Next
we
campaign we'll talk.
until we digest this a little
Or
bit.
let's do a one shot where we can play around it and see how it plays.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let me talk to your mom and I'll get back to you.
Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely to kind of conclude the opinion, I would definitely say if you're not comfortable with the book at your table for any reason, let your players know.
And I would like to keep up with the Rule 0. Ban it for whatever reason you like. You're the one making the rules.
Yep.
That's fair. That's good.
All right.
Excellent. All right, guys. Until next question.
Until next question.
Ultimate power.